You're playing with these toys?
Hi.
Can you say hi, DavyCrew?
Hi, DavyCrew.
Are we at IKEA? Yeah. Where is Scouty? Woo! Well, good morning, you guys. It's actually not morning, it's afternoon, but we're here at IKEA. I had a couple of things that I needed to grab here that are just cheaper here than other places, and I really don't need much of an excuse to go to IKEA because of Scout and I love it so much. So we're playing. That's a really cute chair, Scout.
Yeah.
You like that?
Pink chair.
It's a pink chair.
Yeah, I love it.
You love it?
Mine got an ice cream cone.
You got an ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Why? Were you a good girl? You were a good girl when Mommy was shopping. Oh my goodness. Woo! I am back from running errands. I went to IKEA first because IKEA is right by Costco. After IKEA, I went to Costco. And you guys, this is how bad I am. There's always something that I want, and I'm sure that's completely normal. But it's like, you know, we're on this budget and we're gonna stick to it, which obviously we are, we're still going to, but I hate that every time I go out I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that so bad. I always find something new that I really want. But Seth and Taylor from Cooley & Co. recently bought a sectional for their living room, and they got it at Costco, and it's really pretty. It's like an off-white, it has like nail heads on the side. I really love it. When I was at Costco today, I was kind of like snooping around and looking, like checking out the couch that they bought. And I found this gray one that I literally fell in love with. I absolutely love it. It's like a charcoal gray color, not too dark of a gray, but I feel like it's a good color for like having kids and it won't get super dirty. It was a nice like L-shaped sectional, and then the ottoman that came with it was huge. It's the entire like length of the opening of the L. Does that make sense? So it basically can fill it in to be an entire square, but the ottoman also lifts up and it has storage underneath. So anyways, I texted Josh, I was like, I want this couch right now. But as we mentioned yesterday, since he is a permanent employee now, and we're thinking about, we are thinking about moving into our own place in a few months, there is a part of me that's like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted a sectional, maybe we should start saving for this. And I'm sure Josh rolls his eyes and is like, there's so many other things that we need to be saving for, like a bed. But anyways, just a little tidbit of information. I really want that sectional from Costco. But I'm home. I am home. I'm sweating. I have so much stuff. I have got a baby girl climbing in and out of boxes. Climb in it. Let me see. Woo! Whoa! Oh no! Wow! I'm so happy to have more peanuts. So, all of my glass jars came. I'm restocking jars. I go through these things pretty fast. And then I have some extra goodies right here that I'm very excited about. I went to Trader Joe's, Costco, IKEA. All my stuff is in here. So, whew, I am pooped, and it's already 5 o'clock, so Josh is off of work on his way home. I need to get all this stuff put away. So, that's the scoop. Scouty, your chicken nuggets are ready. Do you hear the timer? Woo woo! Whoa!
Yay!
Woo! Oh my goodness. The long awaited for chicken nuggets. So Scout is down for a nap. It's pretty late in the afternoon, so she's taking a late nap. It was a struggle to get that girl to go to sleep. So anyways, I wanted to sit down and chat with you guys, have a little like confession time. I just wanted to let you guys know why vlogs have been lacking, and I hate when I sit down and make a million excuses about why we don't film and whatever, but I also want to be real with you guys. So here it is. Here are all of my excuses. First thing is that I have been feeling very overwhelmed since I started the candle business. not because of the candle business, but because of where we are living. And I know that I need to be extremely thankful that we can stay in this little house, and I am. I mean, it is amazing that we have our own space. It is amazing that Josh's parents are allowing us to save up money while we're staying here. So those things are like, you know, I'm beyond grateful for. I know that, you know, right now this is the best case scenario of where we could be. So that being said, I'm feeling very overwhelmed though in such a tight space. If you guys haven't seen our tiny house tour video that we made last year, you should definitely go watch it so that you can get an idea of how tiny this place really is. I would say that it was a combination of starting the candle business and Scout's birthday happening at the same time. We added a lot more toys to the mix, and now 2 of my kitchen cabinets are filled with glass jars and wax and pour pots and scales and all these things. And so it's like that space that we needed before I had all of those things. And so I'm trying to like run a business and raise a toddler all in this tiny little space, and it can be really overwhelming. I tell Josh, and I know I'm being dramatic, but this past weekend I literally had a breakdown of like, we are hoarders. What are we doing with our lives? We live in chaos. Like, you know, it was one of those moments. And so poor him. We spent a lot of the weekend really like cleaning and organizing, and it's stuff that you guys don't even see. It's like inside of cabinets and whatever. So I mean, I'm sure to the camera's eye it doesn't even really make a difference, but it's kind of like for my own sanity it makes a difference, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm a person that's like really affected. My mood, my emotions, everything is like really affected by my surroundings. And so, you know, when there is clutter, it's almost a guarantee that I'm not going to be in a good mood. And maybe I need to just like overcome that, but ooh, I don't know. So that has been a little rough. Also, when I feel really overwhelmed, it like paralyzes me instead of motivating me. So I get really overwhelmed and I'm like, I have this and this and this and this that I need to do, and then I literally just turn into a blob and I don't get any of it done, which is something that I can't stand about myself, and I'm trying to change that. But it's just been like really hard. There have been things like figuring out our healthcare and like just things like that, like boring adult things that I need to take care of, that I've just like let drag on and drag on and drag on, and I say, oh, I'm gonna get to that, I'm gonna get to that, and then I never do. So anyways, blah. What else can I talk to you guys about? Oh, Josh and I had a little discussion. I told him that now that he's a permanent employee, which is seriously amazing news, I want to have a plan. I want to have a date, a plan, a light at the end of the tunnel. And we sat down and talked about possibly a move date of when we plan on moving into our own place. My timeline was that I wanted to be in our own place sometime in the fall, like late fall. I was thinking probably November-ish to be realistic. And then Josh brought up a lot of things. We have 2 conventions that we're planning on going to in November. He's gonna go to BlizzCon, and then both of us want to go to Vlogger Fair. And then it's the holidays. There's Thanksgiving and Christmas and all this stuff. And so after sitting down and talking to him, he kind of feels like we should wait until January. So of course for me that's like, oh my gosh, January, that's like what, 5 months away? I don't know, something like that. So for me that feels like an eternity, but then I need to like take my emotions out of it, and I need to just think, okay, January, at least we have a plan, at least we have like a timeline, which is what I wanted. So it's the smartest decision, because then that means we have more time to save. We can get through the holidays without paying rent. Like, that's going to be huge. So anyways, that's a little update that it looks like January is going to be our goal for being in our own place. And of course, that also is dependent on if we can find a place in our budget that is available. Because I've been already emailing some apartments that have 2 bedrooms and they are just completely full. And so they'll be notifying me when there are vacancies, but who knows when that's going to happen. So anyways, I'm not going to bore you with any more of that. But just so you know, it's looking like January is hopefully when we can move. Oh, this is really bad, sad news that I don't even know how to talk about it. I didn't want to bring it up on the weekend vlog partly because I was afraid of being like judged. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. Not being judged, but just, I don't know. Anyways, I'll just say it. So basically, over the weekend, I walked into the bedroom like I always do. Scout and I go into the bedroom to check on Ponyo probably like at least 3 times a day. We go and just sit on her bed and watch Ponyo hop around. And I walked into the bedroom and Ponyo was in her water dish, upside down, head back in the water, legs straight up into the air, and I literally lost my freaking mind. I screamed. I was just like, no, 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 no. It's like one of those things where you feel like if you say no enough that it's gonna change. My gosh, I was literally devastated, you guys. When we went in to the pet store, before we even set up the vivarium for Ponyo, Pet Kingdom warned us that you need to keep the water level low in the water dish because these frogs can drown themselves. And so we were well aware of that, and I'll insert a picture here. I took this picture the day that it happened, and you can see how low the water line is, even with her laying fully submerged in the water. I am telling you, I do not understand what happened. I am completely baffled. I want you guys to know that we didn't take it lightly that we got a dart frog. We weren't like, oh, let's just get a dart frog and see what happens. Like, it was literally my mission to take good care of that frog. And I feel like we did everything right. We were keeping her temperature right. We had live plants in there. We were feeding her every other day. Scout and I sprayed that thing, the vivarium, every day with distilled water. We made sure we used distilled water because that was the best thing. And like, I made sure that her water level was low. We watched her all the time. I don't know, like I literally don't know what we did wrong, and so I'm just like devastated over it. Somehow she died, and I don't know how, and we had to tell poor Scout because we don't lie to her about stuff like that. We just told her that Ponyo got sick and she died, and when we told her that, it was so sweet, but her first response was, yeah, she's in heaven with Ollie, which made us like, made our hearts melt. I mean, that's so sad, and I'm just like, I am really sad. I truly thought that we were gonna have Ponyo for a long time, and I'm pretty devastated that it ended like that so shortly. We only had her like a month. So anyways, that's the last little bit of information in this vlog. I'm sorry to end it on a horrible note. I just wanted you guys to know some of like my thoughts and the way that I've been feeling lately. Whew, I feel like I just need to take a deep breath. Every problem that I'm feeling, I feel like is fixable. I just need to sit down. I need to be responsible with my time. I'm figuring out all of the loose ends in my business. But I just really need to focus on being organized in other aspects of my life. I just feel like there are other parts of my life that need some organizing, and so that's what I'm going to be working on this week. It's only Tuesday. I can do this. I don't even know how long this rant is. Who is even still watching this video? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys are going to go down in the comments and encourage me. Thank you for that. It is my serious goal to get back to daily vlogging, to pull out the camera no matter how I'm feeling. I know you guys want to see real life, so even when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I feel like I'm just spending the day cleaning and whatever, I promise to pull out the camera. I'm gonna stop rambling right now, I promise. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you have not. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Okay. Bye. Bonus footage because this guy came home and cooked me din din.
So when you don't have lids, you improvise. Take a look.
This is what he made. Are your eyeballs ready?
First dish. I don't even know what to call it.
Whoa there, that
So
looks
chicken
really...
with like a wine sauce. And then second is a hash.
Whoa there.
That I need to mix around a bit.
Sweet potato hash.
Sweet potato hash.
With eggs.
With eggs. And chicken and wine sauce.
Wow.
Mine has that.
Look at that. That looks so yummy. And we got a naked girl with a lightsaber. Hey! Alright.
Time to eat.
Do you want to say goodbye to the vlog?
Bye everybody. Thanks for watching. I guess Kaylee already ended it.
Yeah, I did.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, she says bye everybody.